you able to hear me? I had a wrong track selected for the audio. So yeah, it looked like I could. It looked like I could hear you. Like you could hear me on my end, but you actually couldn't hear me. Um. Anyway, so yeah. Thanks for telling me that. I would have gone the whole time without being able to be heard. That would have been awkward. Um. Anyway, so what I was saying is, um, I created this uh character movement thing where, oh man. So this is a weird thing that Unity's been doing the past few days. I think it's just Unity 6 and my like drivers that I haven't updated. But yeah, it just keeps crashing, which is really annoying. I love it when it breaks, yeah. It's always fun when it breaks. When anything breaks even. Why is it over there now? Okay, apparently if it ends up breaking I have to move it over. That's kind of annoying. Oh well. I think it's right out there. The correct spot? Ish. Yeah, that's good enough. Anyway, okay. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah. So, what I was saying is I was able to make a smooth movement system where, like, you can go forward and backward, and when you turn, the camera moves slightly behind so it shows that you're turning. I wasn't able to make jumping look really smooth. I tried to, which is why it's jittery. But yeah. I'm starting to think I should just make it to where jumping is, just, different. Like, basically, jumping doesn't affect the Y change, the Y amount at all. I could do that quickly. Let's see. I'll just do rotation is 0. Uh, I just need to just do player position. Position. If you ever have any questions about the code, by the way, feel free to ask me, and then I can explain it. Yeah. So this should work where when you jump, it looks more stagnant, but it won't be. Oh man, it's still jittery. Why is it jittery? Um. Also, how's the background music? Is it too quiet, non-existent, audible, and good? 'Cause, yeah, I honestly don't know. Let's see. What could be affecting the Y? Should this be X? Wrong button. There. Oh. Okay. So I actually wanted that for some reason. That was working. I have two. How do I have two at once? How did I have two cursors at the same time? That was funny. Um. Anyway, I think what I need to do is I need to have. See. I don't know. I feel like this should work. I don't know why it isn't working. Oh, your internet died? Oh, sad. Well, while you were gone, I said I was curious if anyone was able to hear the music at all, the background music. Like, are you able to hear it? Is it too quiet, too loud, or yeah? You can hear the music. Okay. Is it too quiet, too loud? What? Oh, it's a good volume. Oh, perfect. I just guesstimated with it. Yeah. Anyway, the character I'm able to turn around and things like that works well. Uh, oh yeah, jumping actually fixed itself. That's nice. So yeah, jumping right now will be a bit stagnant. It's a little bit quiet. Okay, I'll move it up really slightly as the song ends, and yeah, it'll be getting quieter. um, okay, how's that for the volume? Is it better? Is it good? Is it like still slightly quiet? What? Okay. Anyway, so yeah, with that fixed and everything, I'm going to create a new scene. Well, I already have the new scene. Uh, I'll have both these up just so I'm able to go between them. Actually, I don't know if I should do that. Unload scene. Load scene. Da, da, da. I think I need to copy paste this in this. Control C. Control V. There. And now I'm going to unload this scene. And now I have the camera and everything working in this. Ah, I'm going to delete this camera. There. Wait, what? I thought I said delete, not duplicate. And then I'm going to put this one in here instead. Fully mask is everything except for hidden objects, so that it won't see objects I label as hidden. And then, yeah, time to start making the map. See if I can do that. Yeah, that works. Okay. And then 3D objects, terrain. There. Okay. I don't know why it's blue at the moment. Oh, there. That's better. It's really big. That's okay. Size is a helpful thing here. I don't really know entirely what I want it to be like. All I know is that for the ground, I want this to be a big area, so maybe make it 2, like twice the size. I don't think that changes anything. What game is this for? This is for a game that I'm going to be making. Honestly, it's probably going to take a few years to make, and I'm calling it Formality. And yeah, yes, this is the one with the big document. And yeah, I'm thinking about calling it Formality at least. I don't know entirely on the name yet. Yeah, someone in my Discord with my friends mentioned the name Formality, and I liked it. Yeah. That's like the main name, likelihood name, but there's probably going to be other names that are good options as well. Anyway, let's see. What do I want on the map? Well, first of all, I want to see if it actually works. Like the player actually lands on the map. Oh. Step 1 is to get them to move around on it, which it looks like they are. Nice. Step 2 is to make a death plane, which I have a death plane in this. Copy. Paste. There. And the respawn will be a bit inward. I don't know, it can be to where the shadow lines up with that. It wants to work, shocking. Yeah. Okay. Now theoretically, oh man. Theoretically, it will crash, evidently. Oh, and I didn't have any of this saved. That's sad. Yeah, I don't know why it's crashing. I think it's, again, like, my computer just isn't updated correctly. Yeah, I need to try and fix that eventually. But for now, I think it's okay. There. And move this down to work like that. Yep. And then something like that. Yeah, I figured. It just saved me adding the new scene. Take these three, control copy, new scene, control paste. There. Respawn can we move forward a little bit? Where like instead of 0, 0, it can be on, I don't know, this spot here. I think that works for a spot. Oh, if I can actually line it up correctly. There, that's good enough. And then terrain, call it ground. And I don't have any textures for anything yet. That will be a lot later. But yeah, I feel like it's okay to start making stuff now. Well, actually, here's a question. Should I be doing what like the title for this thing is, which is beginning map design? Or do you want me to, because I want it to be to where you press a button and you flip between different forms, should I make it, like, should I make that system now instead of doing the map? You pick. Let's see if that was, oh, whoops. We can make map design, we can test the character in it. Yeah, that's true. And also, oh, I know why. Silly me. I need to remove the camera again. Hidden objects. And save this before playing it again. And let's see, where's the death plane and do I hit it? Yep, okay. So, oh, respawn does not include death plane right now. Oh, I forgot to set up the respawn system. Silly me. See, I say we like I'm helping you so much. Well, I mean, if you're helping me with designs and such, then you're helping a lot. Yeah. I'll just quickly make the respawn system. It shouldn't be too hard. I just need to create a plane. 3D objects plane. It will be that. Negative, I'll do negative 50. And I'll scale it up by 100. Okay, and then I won't show it. It'll just be like hidden. And I'll have it be where when something hits this, it will check for it's the player. If it is the player, which what I can do for that is I can have it be on a layer, a player layer, if you may. Um, yeah. Yeah, this will change all the kids a bit. But yeah, if I have the death plane and have a player, a respawn, like using it, like hit it, and then it detects that and brings them back. Player, layer, layer, player, player, the layer. Feels like that's what I'm ending up saying at this point, honestly. Let's see. I'm going to add a script, and I'll call it respawn. To respawn. No. There. Respawn player. Sure. And what I need to do for this is first I need to have a game object. Layer feels like it should be spelled lay, or I think the word being seen too many times is getting to me. I know, right? I feel like that too. Game object player. Well, no, not player. Game object respawn point. And then, yeah, because that's where they're gonna be. The player's gonna be teleported to. And then I need to change this from update to on collision enter. And then I'm going to make a collision collider. Did it really just fill it incorrectly? I want it to have the tag called player. If it is that, then the game object for the collision moves to the respawn point, and the velocity of it is turned to 0. Yeah, it got it correct. I haven't actually learned much code. This doesn't make much sense to me. Don't worry. This is also, this is more complicated code than not. So it's not like it's expected that you'll understand it per se. That's hilarious, though, that I just correctly filled it in with exactly what I was thinking. It's scary when it does that, honestly, because it's like, how does it know? And so yeah, this should work. Yeah. It just needed to fix it because of the fact that there's some outdated terms it used. Oops. Where's the player? Oh, I first need to put respawn anchor here. What? I know, because it reads your mind. Yep. I'm confused. Why is player not? Oh wait. Oh, I get it. Main camera needs to see the player. Because I put it on a new layer. A player layer. The main reason you have it to where it can hide layers is so that two things. One, you're able to see the layers in the editor. And two, you're able to... Oh, actually... Okay. Yeah, so it's standing on top of the layer. So that's an issue. Da. Why is it just standing? Do I need to, death plane? What does that do? Is trigger. Oh man. Oh, it's the layer for the player. The player layer. Exactly. Okay. The crashing is getting annoying. But yeah, guess it's just something I'll have to deal with for now. I'll try and fix it before I end up streaming again. Which I hopefully will be able to end up streaming this a lot. I think it'd be fun to throughout the whole process of me making this, because I'm pretty sure this will take over a year or so. Uh, I'd be able to stream the whole process, and that would be fun. But yeah. Da-da-dum. Yep, that's still connected. And convex is trigger. Yeah, okay. Has to be convex and is trigger. How did I see the words chess.com on your screen for a split second? Uh, I'm pretty sure actually I have a bookmark for chess.com. I don't know for absolute certain, but yeah. Let's see. Oh man. I think it's because I made it is trigger. So I think I just need to not make it is trigger. Instead provides contact. And hopefully this will work. I have an idea. I will do something in here. Not debug. Debug. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Again, how does it know? It's chess.com on the player layer. Uh, Honestly, it could be. I'm kidding. Okay, so it does. It looks like it's not even registering anymore. Okay. It reads your mind again. Yep. It'll probably continue doing that, honestly. Um. hmm. So there's a few possibilities. One is that it's just, uh, what if it's just on collision instead of on collision enter? Is that a thing? Yeah, that's the thing. Okay. So theoretically, so long as this is colliding with it, it'll notice it. Ugh. Uh. Oh, perfect. What I'm doing here basically at this point is I'm just seeing why in the world is it not doing it? Is it because it's not even detecting that there's a collision correctly? Is it that it's having issues with other stuff? And it looks like the issue is that it's not even detecting collision right now. So, what if I try instead of making it convex do that? Uh, Doesn't seem to have worked. Why should it work for you? Let's see. Um. Okay. See you in a bit. Second. I don't know. What's the issue here? Instead of provides contact. Convex is trigger. Then does it even notice it contacted anything? Still doesn't notice, and instead this just falls right through. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it the respawn broken for now. Honestly, I'm going to instead just work on making the map look good. So first thing I think I should do is go second. Um, just a second. Sorry. There. I think that's good enough. What I'm gonna do anyway, is I will, I'm going to, the fish has returned, yay! I'm going to go to Google Sheets, not Sheets, Drawing. Okay, and then I will think about what I want the map to look like, basically. Let's do this. So I kind of want like a circular shape that isn't entirely circular for the map. That's the base of it. Love your bookmarks. Thanks. They make sense to me. Then, oh, oops, Z. And then I want a mountain somewhere, so like maybe up here or something like that. I just will have a mountain. I understand 5 of them, so it works for me, I guess. There. So I want a mountain somewhere, which could be like there, or it could be anywhere really. And then I want a area to have a desert. So like maybe like next to the ocean or something like that is a deserty area. How big is the mountain? I don't really know. I just know it's gonna. So I want 5 or 6 areas in total. They don't all need to be the same size, but yeah, I know I want the desert to be really big. So like, I don't know, like that for the desert. Sloppy line. And then I want the desert next to the mountain, and I want uh, a lake nearby. That's 2 blue. There. And these ones I'll just make brown. There. Um, and then the desert area will be like, I don't know, I'll just make a full circle like type thing for the desert area. Like a closed loop shape. That failed. Um, and since this doesn't have to be pretty, I'm just gonna do like sloppy stuff with it. Apologize if anyone has any OCD brains. Okay. Fill it with color. Is the mountain on the player layer? Sadly, no. It'll be on the ground layer or the terrain layer. I don't know which it'll be called yet. So yeah, there's gonna be the desert, um, mountain, lake. Uh, what else should there be? There's gonna be a path kind of going like this. I'll split off to these two from the desert. You'll wander through the desert a bit after coming out of an area that is a circle kind of thing. Right here, that's a foresty area. And then this will be right off the side of a canyon. Wrong shape. I'll have it be gray for a canyon. And that, where you'll have fallen down from being up here, having come from over here, where there's the starting area, which is a nice cooler green. And then I'm going to have a big area for essentially the starting section. Okay, that works. And then another nice green. And I will arrange, order, send to back. There. Actually, arrange, order, bring forward. Oh, actually, I can just do Control Up Arrow, really? There. And then the last area, like the last main area, will be on the other side of this. And it will be like essentially the final area you get to. And yeah, this looks so silly and messy. I love it. uh, yeah, I'm not an artist. Oh, thanks for the hydrate. I'll be getting some water, and you can too. Drink water. Yep, don't worry, I did. And then let me do this. Uh, I'll be doing that. Yeah. And this should be above that. And I think that's essentially what I want. Because then with the two paths that you go, if you go up the mountain, then you'll need to go over to, you'll need to go back down it. And you'll go over to here, where you'll be in here for a bit. And then you'll go this way. And it'll be vice versa if you change it. If you DM me this, I could probably redraw in my spare time. That would honestly be helpful. I'll do that. But yeah. So I think that's essentially the path you'd take. Starting from here, you'd go like around and over to here. And then you'd go through the desert area up here where you can take either the mountain or the lake area. And you'll have to end up doing both. And then you'll go over to here, which this will be the final area. And the reason there's so few areas with this, because like 1, 2, 3, 4, actually there's 6. There's not that few, a small amount. But yeah, I want this to be bigger than not. So like each one to be bigger than not. And I will, yeah, have a lot to do in each of them. So it's not going to be like they're small or anything like that. Yeah, I should start kind of making this probably. How do I do this? I've never really used the terrain stuff before. Oh, create neighbor. That's perfect. Okay. I think honestly, you know what? How big do I want it is the question. I mean, I could make each terrain piece be a specific like section of it. So like this could be the forest area. No, that's way too big for the forest area for what I'm like planning for the sizes. This could be the full thing, honestly. Big enough. Start with the tutorial area. The tutorial area will be in a different place. I'm going to make it to where it's as if this is a puzzle game in the beginning. So like you're going to be on like a ship type thing and doing a different like quote unquote puzzle game like tutorial stuff. And in reality, it'll just be teaching you like indirectly the stuff you're going to need to know for underneath. Just a second. I'm going to put a sweater on. What? Oh, weird. I accidentally pressed the button on my headphones and it paused the music. Ah, yes, the wonderful benefits of having a sweater. You're warm. uh, I think for now, I'm just going to worry about trying to have it all be on this. But yeah, the tutorial area will probably be not super far in the corner, but kind of over here. I'm going to have it be a pit area. Well, by tutorial area, I mean like the place that, well, okay, here's the question. Should I start creating the island area, or should I create the ship for the tutorial? You open a window to avoid dying of heat. Yeah. Well, I'm in a basement with a cold fan near me. Shit for the tutorial. Okay. Oh, see. I'll just leave this then. Um, and I will make a new scene for the. Oh dear. Oh, I'm just gonna do this, and then I'm gonna create the ground terrain again. Just because of the fact that it was seeming really messy right there, like how many things there were. Uh, ground. Ground foot. Yep, ground foot. Ground. Yes. I got it eventually. Okay. Now to make a new. How did I do it before? Create scene. There. I'm gonna call this one tutorial airship. There. Scenes. Copy. Paste. Oh, Control Z. Remove scene. Sure, I'll save the changes. Okay. And what I'm doing here is I'm basically just making a different scene so that thinking further ahead, I won't want to have everything be loaded at once, especially if the tutorial will only be for a specific point in it. So I'm gonna have the tutorial area be a very separate spot, and I'll have a cutscene go between the main tutorial area, and the main place that you're gonna spend essentially the whole time with. Okay. So it's gonna be a bit more boxy for this because it's gonna be like a sci-fi one, and you won't really see the outside. So I don't know if well, you'll see the outside in the cutscene. So I guess I should make some of the outside just very basic. Well, I don't need to make outside yet. I could make a shell that I put over it, like with drawing a shell or something like that. Or I could get someone else to draw it even. Who needs to see the outside exactly? The only time you need to see the outside is in the cutscene where you're falling from the ship. Which, spoiler technically, but if this game is really coming out how much, in such a long amount of time that I'm expecting it to, then that's not really a spoiler. Because it's something that you'd forget about, or I'm going to change or something like that. Nobody ever needs to go outside, ever. Yes. No vitamin... Is it vitamin C or D? I think it's D. I'm going to check quickly. The vitamin you get from the sun is vitamin D. Yeah. Apparently I need to plug my phone in just a second. Okay, now I hope my phone stays plugged in. It gets really finicky with cords, which is extremely annoying, honestly. Oh. Okay, there. It's happy right now. You cannot get vitamin C from the sun. The sun helps your body produce vitamin D. You must obtain vitamin C by consuming... Oh, yeah. Right. Vitamin C is fruits. Vitamin D is sun. Yeah, thanks. The tutorial airship. I think the first thing I want to do is block it out with cubes. So, I'll make, environment. That's definitely. I'm pretty sure that's how you spell it. Like, it's environment as opposed to environment for how you spell it. Let's do some cubes. Let's do. Oh, come on. Doesn't even give it. It just helps you make it. Yeah. Technically, that means humans photosynthesize if you think about it. Um. I might need to force quit it at this point. I think that's worth it. Um. Yeah, I think it's frozen. Um. There. Photosynthesis is creating energy. I would think of photosynthesis more as like utilizing the sun's energy. Like you're using the sun as more of a catalyst. Well, not catalyst. As a reactor in the process. Yeah, it makes food, but like I would think that'd be if you think about it, like technically it would be like vitamin D using the sun to kind of activate it is like with photosynthesis because the flowers have the carbon and the water. They just need the sun to help activate the food thing. Um environment. Yeah, cube. And then there's actually this scale button which I always forget about. Flatten this. Then if I do control click. Oh, that just makes it more stagnant kind of. Humans do not photosynthesize vitamin D in the same way plants do. Humans do produce it in their skin from sunlight through a process called uh, photolysis of a cholesterol precursor molecule. Oh, so kind of, but not really, basically, is what I'm hearing from that. This is a good base ground, I think. I want to have 3 rooms in the tutorial ship. First one's going to be the like one where you start in, so that one will have a lot of decorations and such. Probably the next one will be the first like puzzle room because I want a few puzzles in the beginning. Because yeah, I want puzzles in this game as well. And so yeah, the first room after that will be actually there's gonna be 4 rooms total. Yeah. Um, so how big should I make each room to where it looks good? Point. I'm just gonna use this. It's easier to get easy numbers. Uh, and then 30 and 30. I don't know. I think 25 and 25 is better probably. Oh, that's 35. Yeah, I think that's a good size for a room. What do you think? Should it be bigger? Should it be smaller? Do you think that's a good size for a room? Ah, ran away. Yeah, okay. I think that's the size of a room. Yeah, I thought so too. Um, and then copy paste. The second one will be moved to the side. How much was it moved over? I'll have it move over 35. And then copy paste 70. Why did me typing in that number crash it? The crashes are being so weird. Unity hates numbers. It's feeling like that. A cube. Copy paste. I think it was the copy pasting maybe. 35. Copy paste. And this one is 70. There. Why is it rotated? There. I'm gonna need little pathways connecting them, so I'm gonna need more rooms here. I'll rename these. Room 1, room 2, room 3. Oops. Ah. Why is it so hard to type numbers on a keyboard without looking at the keyboard? I feel like it'd be a lot easier than it is, honestly. And then for part of room 1, I'll create another object. Hall 1. What that hallway will be is, oh, weird, it started at the same size. Oh, because it was scaled and it wasn't, yeah, that makes sense. Let's decrease the X value to the right here until it fits the gap. I think that fits the gap at 0.7. Oh, nope. I think this should be 0.5. Oh, I'm grabbing it, not touching these. I think it's 0.4. Probably the correct one. Yeah. And then the Z, you shrink it this way. I think the hallway could be about that big. Over this way. Copy paste. Move it over to room 2. I'll have it be hall 2. And then I will move it. It's -7. Nope, it's gonna be negative. It's actually. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, after stream, I'm definitely gonna just be looking up how to fix the drivers and things like that to stop it from crashing. Because it's crashing a lot more today than it was yesterday. Good news is my computer isn't crashing. Oh man, only one cube left. Okay. Rename room 1. Copy, paste, paste. Just do some other designs while you wait. Well, I could just do this, and then when it crashes again, I could start doing other designs instead. And then this one's going to be 35 over. And then this one is going to be 70. Save this. Create 3D object, cube. .4, 0.7. Z is shrunk to, I'll do 0.25. 25, I mean. And I'll do this negative 0.25. Yeah, that looks good. And then Control S. Rename to Hall 2. And I need to make it positive 0.7. And then copy, paste, rename to Hall 3. And I will move this one over to 0.7 as well. Because that, it'll be, so wait, there's 4 rooms. There's 4 rooms, right? That's what I said before. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Because there's the room you start in, the room where you learn the first stuff, room where you learn the second stuff, and then the trick room. Just noticed you pinned that message. That's hilarious. Oh, did you pin it for a second? That was awesome. I just looked over and saw that you pinned that. Oh dear. Room 4 needs to have it be at 115. No? Oh, 105. Okay. So yeah, this last hallway is going to be looking like it's going to other rooms. Was pressing buttons. That was accidental. Oh dear. It was funny though. Or someone coming into the stream just seeing it that being pinned. Yeah. If I came into a stream and being like that, I would be like, what is going on here? Okay. So yeah, here's the 4 rooms. I can vary up the hallway positions if I want to, but for now I think it's good to just keep them like this. I'm going to save this on GitHub quickly. Let's see, I'm gonna call this summary of this, creating other scenes. And there. Okay. Then yeah, I think I'll do what you said and just take time and do more drawings for now. And I'll actually call this random designs. So this is like the island stuff, and then there's gonna be other things I need to do because I'm gonna essentially have like what would be like a dungeon type thing in each of these. It won't be that big. The main issue will be outside the dungeon because I don't like it when games basically have like a bunch of empty space and then they have everything cramped into a small dungeon area. Instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have it be where it's like puzzles leading up to it. Like it's kind of linear. And then you get to the dungeon and there's not a ton of puzzles inside. And so, let's see. Select everything here. Shrink it down. Move it to the corner. Can you check Discord after stream? Sure. Uh, let's see. So for the first dungeon type area, it will be in this spot right here, because this is again like a tutorial area where you won't per se be learning a ton. It'll just be it'll like be kind of informing you of the fact that you're in a different world area. And but then this one is where the first dungeon type area will be. So then I'll have an arrow. I'll have an arrow pointing down. What color should the arrow be? I'll just keep it black probably. And then the arrow. And I'll have it be just like a box just for design's sake. For my own sake, really, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know what happened to my voice just now. There. Drink some more water. That hopefully will help. Okay, so then in this, I will have two spots. The first one will be the main area, and the second one will be the arena, because there's gonna be a boss in each of the like dungeon. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Anyway, so yeah, there's going to be a boss like arena type thing in each of the spots that they're going to be like shelter kind of type things, bunkers. I'm pretty sure is what I'm going to end up calling them. And yeah, there's going to be a little puzzle that's like really short, not much at all. It might be like a tricky puzzle, but other than that, it'll be like just a really short one. And then I'll get to the boss like the bosses will it'd be funny if I actually left that pinned. Yeah. Anyway, I will have the arena with the boss and the small puzzle. And so first I could create the arena with the boss, actually. Think so for the first one, the boss is going to be like a big actually I'm going to have this be a box, and then this is going to be everything in the dungeon will be shown in this box. Zoom. Oh, wait, what? Zoom to fit. Zoom to be this box. Is this how it works? Aw, man. I was hoping. Oh, wait, what? It does work. How do you move around? Do you not move? I'm confused. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how zoom works in this. Oh wait, silly me. There's the slider bars. Let's do 350. That's still too big, so let's do 325. What? 325. I think that's a good size. Yeah, that fits it. Barely, but it still fits it. Or does it? I'll just do 300. There, that's good. Barely fits it. Okay, so the first thing is going to be the puzzle. I must get out for now. I'll be back. See ya. There's going to be the puzzle area, which this could be a top-down view of it. I'll have the arena, which will be kind of like this, like a circle, and it will have a little hall leading to it. And then it'll have a bunker leading out of it, like a small sheltered area leading out of it off to the side. Kind of like that. You enter this way. And then with this, you'll enter from, I don't know, here. Oh dear, what is that arrow? Then let's see, I think I should, like, just quickly freehand the boss. This is gonna be so ugly. I'm sorry about that. So it's gonna, for the first area boss, it's going to be a bear. Like a mechatronic bear is the intent. Wait, arrow? Why arrow? Scribble. Let's see. Scribble. Let's see, how does a bear look? Goes up like that. Goes over a lot. Has a slightly arched back. Goes up. Over. Oh dear. This is not a bear. Why am I so bad at drawing? Like, you'd think I'd have some artistic skill. What? What is this? Oh dear. Oh, that was no. That was horrible. Oh dear. I'm never gonna finish this game because of the art. I won't even be able to show even if I like outsource the art, I won't be able to show people what I want. Oh dear. That's it. I'm making a boxy there. Another box. You know what? Copy paste for the other leg. This box will just be slightly lower down. Copy paste. Move these over. Can you mirror things? I don't think you can, so I'll just move these around. And then big circle for the bear's body. I think like that. I'm apologizing right now to every single artist who might be watching this, current or future, just because this was probably painful to see. This is so bad. Why can I not draw anything whatsoever? This is just depressing, even for me to do. It's sad. Okay. You see, it's definitely a bear. You can tell exactly what it is. Anyone who sees this will know exactly what it is as soon as they see it. It's definitely a bear. Z. I need to make a little muzzle for it as well. I'll make a square for the muzzle. You'd think that drawing with shapes makes you better at drawing, but no. When you're as bad at drawing as I am, there's no saving you. You're just... When you're bad at drawing, like me, you're bad at drawing. I'll use this to make him look kind of grumpy. Okay, why is this starting to look like a four-legged duck? And do I need to add a tail is the big question. I don't know if I want to add a tail. But I feel like I need to. This shape, I guess? Teardrop. Rotate. On the base of it. Tilting like that. Oh dear. And then that will be behind. There it goes. Yeah. Definitely a bear. Is this the person bear? Sorry, I didn't even notice he'd come back, and so I'm just reading the messages, and the second one hurts my brain. Is this the bear from the Bear the Bear? That doesn't make much sense. Yeah. Like, to my brain, but yeah, I think I know what you're saying with that. Oh, anyway. Now to continue on. I know that's intentional. Yeah. Perfect then. You did what you wanted to. But yeah. It's typically robotic / metal bear. There. It's definitely a bear, specifically a robotic or metal bear. Whenever it doesn't make sense, it's intentional. I draw you a robot. You feel so bad for me that you just want to draw it for me instead. Yeah. So I'm guessing when I told you before that I have no artistic skill, you didn't expect this much no artistic skill. Oh dear. I think you missed my freehand attempt at drawing it. Because, yeah, that just looked horrible. It was sad, which is why I'm using shapes. Because I was too embarrassed to even keep the drawing version of it. Okay. And then... yeah, so this is going to be like the boss guy. And he will have, he'll have, like, plates all over him, kind of, with... Oh, oopsie, wrong shape. Like, little bolts on them. I know about the shift arrow key thing. Uh, hmm. How do I change the weight of this? Oh, that doesn't work. Actually, what am I doing? First, shove this one up here. And then copy paste. Move them over here. There. And it's gonna be like that kind of thing all over it. Except there's going to be one that's on its head that is, instead of being a full panel, it'll be a door kind of thing. And that's going to be its weak spot. For a hinge. There. So yeah, there's going to be like a door one on its head, and that's going to be its weak spot, where you're able to go up and tear out wires. And once you tear out wires a certain amount of times, then it will end up defeating it. And also, I'm going to purposely end up having like quote unquote speedrun strats for each boss. And so yeah, it's gonna be secret things that I'm not even going to like program on camera or anything like that. That will be secret ways of beating the bosses. And they'll be faster, but a lot harder to do, and they're things that it's difficult to think of, but it kind of makes sense once you see it. And then let's see. So here's the arena that the bear is going to be in, and this is going to be the puzzle thing. You know what? I'm going to swap these. There. You better tell me. I mean, I could tell you, like with a DM or something like that, but I want it to be a secret for the most part. And plus, it's not even near time doing the basic way yet. That'll be a lot later thing. I will say the fights will look really funny before I have any animations or actual models or anything like that. Unless I end up somehow getting models before I'm done with like the worlds and such like that. But yeah. This will be here. I'll just zoom this out here. And this will be like the puzzle for the place. I know. Alright. Arena. Forest bunker. Oh, arena's cut off. There. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do for any of the puzzles yet, to be honest. Bear honestly doesn't look much better at the moment. I'm guessing you were meaning to pin the message instead of pasting it. Oh. Oh, I'm guessing you had it copied before. Oh, paste an emoji. That makes sense, yeah. Anyway. Let's see. Puzzle room. Clearly did not copy it. Yeah, that's true. Um, this is basically what each one's going to be like. There's going to be the puzzle room, the arena, and the boss in the arena. And then, let's see, what about the next one? What's it going to have? I'll zoom out. And it'll be the desert next. So... there. Has an arrow at the end of it. Oh, actually. Now it'll have an arrow at the end of it. I like this arrow better. Now to zoom into there. I'm going to copy this box. Oops. Yeah. This line will be longer. And then copy paste again. For the mountain. The mountain one will be here. I'm going to shrink these slightly, evidently. There. And then the other scribbles are going to be for this one, which again will have an arrow at the end of it. This one, and then finally there should be one more. It's okay if it's a little thinner. I mean, this puzzle room can be shifted over. It's behind there, so I don't have to worry about hiding it. And then this one will have that. There. Again, I apologize for my drawing skills. If you can even call them that. It's sad, honestly, at this point. I'm gonna create dots. Actually, yeah, I'll do the dots at the beginning of them. I just think it looks nicer. Just anything to give this any redeeming qualities whatsoever. Terrible drawing, never streaming art. Yep, that's pretty much what this is, sadly. Yeah. Anyway, the desert area. It's gonna have, I think the arenas are gonna all pretty much look the same for this first sketch of them. Let's see, like that. Okay. There. Zoom to fit. Copy paste. And paste this one. Okay. The only difference with any of them is that the mountain one is going to have a drop-in for it instead of the other stuff. drew some claws, said they looked okay, drew much better claws on the other hand, had to rough out the old ones and redraw them. Yeah, see, with me, what I would do is if I got claws to begin with, I would say that I succeeded in life. Yeah, I figured what you meant. Yeah, I just accidentally didn't say what I figured you meant. Actually, this first one, right? I wanted you to fall into it because like it's supposed to be like you don't know that there's gonna be a bunker yet, like a bottom area for the bunker. Yeah. Oh, this, this, and this. There. Uh, then. Oh, I have one more to do. Paste. This one. There. Perfect. Then move this slightly down. There. Perfect. Okay, now that all those are there. If they come off, would wires be exposed? Yes. And that's essentially the like goal of the boss to just like for the bear to just expose wires and take them out to where it powers it down. Because yeah, all the bosses are going to be robotic, and then they're all going to have like essentially some sort of breaking point with them or weakness of some sort. And yeah, and then for the desert area, the boss I had in mind, and yeah, they're big. Like basically here, actually, oh, that's what I can use a little extra space for, showing their size comparison to you. Um, I don't know, okay? I'm just gonna make a smiley face for the person. I don't want to embarrass myself any further with trying to make a person. There. I'll try to stick fit here. Are you sure they can't be that bad? Oh dear. Honestly, I'm starting to feel bad for myself. That it's a little guy. Look, just a just a happy little dude. Hello. Yeah. Maybe that. Nope. That. I I don't know if I should try redeeming this because I don't know if it's redeemable. But I'm gonna try. You're dying of laughter. Oh yeah. See, that's part of the reason why I like the idea of streaming because of the fact that I'm so bad at everything I like doing that it just ends up being funny. Okay, so anyway, back to this. I'm going to copy paste this. This will be the plains bunker. Paste. Oh, G. Paste. This one will be on its side. It will be the desert bunker. Okay, does desert have two S's or one? I'm gonna guess one. I mean two. No, I'm gonna guess one for the completeness of it staying in one line. Copy paste. Paste. This one is the lake bunker. Lank. The Lank bunker, definitely. Down 10. Bunker. There. Perfect. You're trash, it's funny. Let's see. And then for the desert one, that's the one I'll do next. 300. Nope. I find it funny how I'm able to program and such. And then I take up a brush and I do this. Desert bunker, land button bunker, Montan bunker, and forest bunker. Oh, it's desert bunker. I didn't even realize that you said that. See, desert and desert is one of the things that's really funny with dyslexia because I just straight up don't know which one is which. It's a coin flip each time. Anyway, now to make the, you know what? I'm actually going to zoom to fit and copy the puzzle room to each one. Just because, yeah, again, I don't know what it's going to look like yet, so it's just the same each time. Please don't eat desert. I think you dehydrate. Desert is how it's spelled. Dessert is like food. Yeah. I like how you pinned that message so I would see it more likely. Oh, you didn't mean to pin it. Oh dear. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to try my hand at a snake. Apologies in advance. Okay. See, I don't like being green. As my grandma says, which I'm pretty sure is the Kermit thing that she quotes, it's not easy being green. So snake shouldn't be that hard to make. I mean, I just need to make a... Wait, does this work? Oh, it does. Ooh, no, it doesn't. Never mind. Wait, what? Ooh, I did not know that. If you hold control, it makes it shrink towards the center as opposed to towards the edge. Copy paste. Copy paste. So the snake is going to have a bunch of different segments on it. And yeah. Also apologies if you hear any like what sounds like hammering at all. Someone's doing something upstairs. The snake would be better at drawing you. Oh wait, what? Why did I read that? I think the snake would be better at drawing you. How in the world did I get that from? I think a snake would be better at drawing a snake than you. I guess. Yeah, I just took out the words "a snake than," and then yeah, it works. Copy paste. Let's just make the snake's head quickly. Well, actually, the segment before its head. Don't need the middle section of a sentence. Don't need the middle section of a snake. Yeah. It'll be more complicated to do it if I do it like that. Wait. I'm in the wrong one. Oh man. Okay. There. Now the snake is back where it's supposed to be. Okay. And I think this one should be the head. Um, Rotate it like that. Squish it a little bit. Bring it up. Bring it back a bunch of layers. Well, this is the lead into the head, actually. Copy paste. Kind of like this is kind of like the neck. I've sent you the bear. Okay. Just a second. There's my phone. Yeah, that's a lot better than I could ever do. And then, yeah, anyway. Checking this now. Goes. And paste. Rotate this. Shrink it a lot. And then I can have the forked tongue come out here. There. Definitely a snake. Oh dear. Yeah. I remember you mentioning that yesterday or the day before, I forget which. And again, the grumpy eyes. I could copy the grumpy eyes from here, actually. Copy, paste. And then grumpy eye. There. Yay. Snake. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely a snake. And for the little guy, I'm just gonna copy this one. It'll be easier. Control copy. Control paste. Zoom out. Okay. And then comparatively to it, you are even smaller. Smaller than you here. And the trick with this one, which actually, just so you know, it's definitely a snake. Second. Yeah, see, it's definitely a snake. Yes, very snake. Okay. And then it's specifically an armored slash metal snake. You know what? It's not a snake, actually. It's a snack. It's an armored and metal snack. Yeah. Trust me, I definitely know what I'm doing. Uh, and then, yeah, so the thing with this one is that its segments are fragile. And so basically, you need to get it to, like, in the beginning, it's gonna be, biting, like, it's gonna be chasing you and, like, trying to bite you. And so you're gonna need to, like, juke it out and have it bite its own segments. And then, in the second half of the fight, there will be pillars around the arena, which I could put in those pillars actually now for the arena picture. Um, there's gonna be pillars spread around the arena. Um, just wait. Chomp snake. Yeah. Anyway, so the second half, there's gonna be pillars around the arena. There won't be this many. I'm just putting a bunch of random ones there. And just so you know, the pillars. Ah, there. Pillars. And then what you're gonna do in the second half is it's gonna try and whip its tail at you. And then you're gonna need to make it hit the pillars and then have the pillars fall on its tail. I don't know if that's an ambitious fight idea, but yeah. Not like there's a time limit per se for this. And then for the mountain area, just a second, I'm gonna see what I had for that. Uh, just a second, sorry. Um, uh, come on, where is it? I really don't have it in a notes thing anymore. Uh, I just straight can't find it. Okay. Let's see. So, um, what I want to do with this is I want to basically have each one like relate to the area. So like forests and such have like bears and things like that, and then there's like sand and snakes and sand and such, and plus like snake charmers are a big thing with like deserty type places or like basically like foreign Arab that kind of thing places. Like snakes are like a thing you think about, and then yeah, or scorpions, and then for the mountain area, um what animals are like mountain stuff. So like there's birds and things like that, which it could be like a bird boss. I don't know how like I would have a bird for a boss, like what it would look like, or like if it would be a mythological creature or just a big creature or something like that. And then for the lake one, I would have um just a second. Specifically an armored slash metal snack that is fragile. Just to remind me. Um so now for the mountain area, could be a sturgeon. I mean, that would actually be kind of cool, not gonna lie. Because I was thinking shark, but I feel like shark is too like easy to figure out, like easy to guess. Um, and yeah, so I could do a sturgeon actually. That might be fun. Can you even draw those considering your snake? Considering my snake, what about considering my bear? Like the snake is easier even than the bear because of the fact that it circles, and I was able to make something that can resemble it. You can't even tell that that's a bear. Yeah, and then with the plains bunker, I want it to be a wolf. So, apologies in advance, but I'm making a wolf for this area. Let's see. What's a wolf? It has 4 legs. Surgeons have no teeth. Well, so if you've ever heard of thresher sharks, um, then so if you ever heard of thresher sharks, you know what? I'm gonna leave it there. I'm done. Aw. Uh, anyway, so what I was gonna say is thresher sharks do chomp snake. Yes, that's a good pinned thing to have. What was I guess? Oh yeah, thresher sharks. What they do is they whip their tail to try and hit their enemies. um, and then what they do is when they like whip their tail and hit their enemies, it stuns them for a bit, and then they try and go in and eat them. And they and so what this like what the sturgeon boss could be is it could try and like attack you with its tail, and then also it could try and create like a suction with water, because I was thinking it would be an yeah underwater fight obviously if it's a fish. Then yeah, it could be like have a sucking air attack. The thing is, what would be a weakness for a fish that you could like have your character exploit? Fish slap, fish slurp, essentially. The mouth could be the weakness. Yeah, that's true. Um, I'll draw the wolf while we think about it. Oh, Control Z. I think a wolf has a shorter length than a bear. And then circle for its body. Has a longer neck than a bear. Throw something in the mouth. Yeah, I mean, it could be a ranged fight. Because I feel like the others are really melee, and you should have, like, one fight that's ranged and more puzzly than the others. That could work. Um, then the face of it, or head, at least. Wolves have long heads, but I think that's mainly the muzzle that's long. So, one more for the muzzle. Bear neck is generally much longer than a wolf's neck. Really? Comparatively to its, so comparatively to, like, its body size, or what? Because, like, if a bear is bigger than a wolf, it makes sense that it would have a longer neck. Yeah. Bear is large, and so bear is large. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna make this duck-billed wolf. This literally looks like a duck. I mean, that looks better. Duck-billed wolf. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know. This is, as the other ones are, this is just sad. Okay, now it really looks like just an angry duck. An angry, four-legged duck. Here. I know how to make it a wolf. How are you doing the pin messages by accident? Honestly. Scroll with the right of the screen. Oh, that makes sense. Oh. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. So, yeah, this is now definitely a wolf. Specifically, fingers are large. Yep. My hands are large. WASD on the keyboard doesn't actually work for me. It just makes my hand cramp up because it's so small comparatively to my hand. Okay, armored slash metal. Okay. So now I haven't thought about what, like, essentially this one's weakness would be yet. Let's see. So this is supposed to be the final fight, so it's gonna be really hard. And so throw rocks at the bottom of the lake on the surgeon's mouth. Yeah, that could work. Oh dear. I don't even know anymore. Oh, I mean, if you want to, I could take you off being a moderator just so it stops happening. It's fun. It is really funny. Also, duck-billed wolf is a perfect, like, phrase for a pinned message right now. Okay. So, how should this wolf fight go? Oh, it needs a tail as well. At least I can draw a fluffy tail. Maybe pretty much all I can do, but I can do it. I think this one should be ahead of it. Can you? That's a good question. I honestly don't know at this point. Um. Okay. So how should this fight go? I mean, this one's weak spot could be, again, like the bear one, it could be on its back or head. It would just be really hard to get to because it's a wolf instead of a bear, so it's not clumsy and giant. Because, like, I feel like with this one, comparatively to you, it would end up second. Control copy, control paste. I feel like comparatively to you, nope. It'd be like that with this one. I tell Seabox to bully me on my wolf drawing skills. Okay. Anyway. So for this fight, it could be a circle back to like having the wires and stuff. I could try that. Like I can obviously end up changing it if I have a better idea later on, but for now, the idea could be that's the same thing as the bear. Get there. Oh, it's robotic, not armored. Oh, robotic, not anaerobotic, because I know English. It's been done. You'll never save in Seabox again. feel like I'm just disgracing the entire artistic community right now by accident. Or either that, or I'm giving them motivation to actually help me. See, my ploy is I'm secretly a lot better than this at art. I'm just dumbing it down because I want people to feel bad for me and do art for me for free. Yep, that's definitely it. I'm definitely not trying as hard as I can to make these good. Yeah. Honestly, I am actually trying to make these look good, which is probably sad. Just to know that I'm actively trying to make these look good and they're turning out like this. Anyway, mountain one will be a bird of sorts. So, trapezoid. And then second trapezoid. Actually, I'm going to delete this trapezoid. Oh, you can write on... I didn't know you could write on those. Oopsie. Flip this. Works like that. Move it over here. Trapezium. I thought it was just a trapezoid. Yeah, it's a trapezoid. I think trapezium is a different shape. Either that or it's a trapezoid without even equals sides. It's like this side and this side are the same length. I'm pretty sure with a trapezium. Oh, is that a trapezium when they're the same length? Maybe it's a British thing. It could be, honestly. Okay. Now, artists, don't look. I have an idea. You're not gonna like it. Um, oh dear. That's worse than I thought it was gonna be. Oh dear, that looks horrible. Oh dear, why? Why does that look so bad? Seriously. Oh dear. I honestly kind of want to keep it, not because it looks good, but because it looks bad. Yeah. What is it meant to be? It's a bird! And then, oh man, there's no... Well, actually, yes, there is. Bird. It's definitely a bird. See, this is too abysmal to be a bird. It's a burb. Can you see my opinion on this? Oh dear. You could say if anyone in the C-Box wants to see some sad art, like feel better about their art skills, come over here. I think the stream title's right. I don't know what I'm getting myself into. Actually, I should change this title. Let's see, what should I say? Making. Oh, wait, what? Not? No, making the. No, not map. The concept art for a game. Nope. There's an exclamation point, but it does fit. Okay. So, as you can tell, this is definitely a verb. And if you want to, I can be more specific about it. Because it's specifically a robotic slash metal verb. There. And comparatively to you, using exclamation words to sound enthusiastic, I'll use a full stop to not sound over enthusiastic. Calling a period a full stop is crazy. I call it a period. Yeah, it probably is a British thing. I mean, you guys over there like tea, most of you at least, and think coffee tastes disgusting. Americans are the complete opposite. They think tea tastes weird and coffee tastes good. Okay, so that's its size comparison to you, probably. And its attack is probably grabbing you and lifting you up. Don't particularly like or hate either of them. Yeah, that's fair. I do know that I've seen things before where people just bring candy from America over to, like different candies from America over to British people. And the British people lots of the time say that the candy tastes like medicine. Oh, I still haven't fixed that link? Okay. Yeah. If you click on the link for the YouTube, be sure to take away the word also from the link. I accidentally did press space when writing also. Anyway, time for the sturgeon here. Uh, you can tell my how confident I am in making this based on the fact that I'm saying definitely a sturgeon, or actually even starting it. Oh look, it's me. Yep. I apologize in advance. Specifically for this one because I know how I'm gonna make it, and I know it's gonna make you cry. Not physically, just mentally. Add a wind in a tiny text next to it totally. I could secretly end up doing that in the game. That'd be fun. um, I am so sorry about this. I think that's kind of how they look. I need a, I need a voice for your fish. I am fish. I want to say that's kind of how they look. There. Angry fish. Hey, look, it's just like you. You guys are both probably angry fish right now. Oh dear. Yeah. Anyway, now, I'm going to, okay, it's actually specifically, I'm not even sure I'm meant to respond to that. Yeah. A robotic slash metal surge. Okay. There. Ta-da! I did it. Actually, this one I think you'll drop into. This one will just be at the top of the mountain, so it'll have a curving hill. Then I need an arrow. I get this fish emoji on Twitch. It replicates your current emotions. I honestly feel like that's half true. At least half true. Anyway, so hole in the roof for this one. Hole in the roof for this one. Go in from the side for this one. Which actually, this one won't even have an arena. I'm thinking it'll just be on the plains area. Without a puzzle room even. Puzzle will be just getting to it. Ah. There it goes. Finally. It rates it 10 out of 10, and Moxie says that they thought it was a rabbit. Oh dear. Wait, it's not 10 out of 10, it's Burb out of 10. Okay. And Rhea rates it 10 out of 10. Oh dear. This is the arena. And then, um, over to the side more. Don't know why there's a random box there. And so I think with this one, what you're going to need to do is probably, because I think that how this one's going to go is it's going to try and swoop down and grab you. And I think what you're going to need to do is have it run itself into rocks. Like around the arena. Because this one will be like an open roofed arena. So yeah, there's going to be some random rocks around. Rocks to run the bourbon. There. Perfect. I need to just move this backward a little bit so that you can tell that's from that and not from that. I got an 11 out of 10. Ooh. Huh. Then let's see. That arena has the pillars. This arena has the rocks. This one, let's see. Elixir rates it 200 out of 10. Nice. So how do we think the surgeon fight should go? So it says star out of 10. Nice. um, let's see. So how should the sturgeon fight go? Oh, I think we mentioned about it having, I think we mentioned about it being, let's see. Throw rocks from the bottom into the mouth. The surgeon's mouth when it slips. Oh yeah, you could do that. That was intentional for once. Let's see. So yeah, that could work for like the first part of it. I'm going to just take a little sneaky cheaty by doing this. We'll copy paste. See? Paste. Rocks to put in And then for the second half of it, it will be probably whipping its tail around and being a lot more aggressive. And so, hmm, uh, and then you could have actually I know it could charge at you with its mouth open, and then you have to run it into boulders so that it hits its head, it hits its mouth on tall boulders in the area. Um, tall boulders to stuck on there. Okay. And then I'm gonna take this. Whoa, that was weird with my voice. Um, I'm gonna take this away from here, like away from the wall slightly, just so that it doesn't look like it's coming from that puzzle room directly. Are you okay? Yes, I am. Voice just goes weird after a while. Are you okay? Part two. I need to figure out how to scroll better. I mean, I'm pretty sure two fingers might scroll. It's like if you swipe with two fingers. Um, let's see. So with the wolf fight, I want it to be mainly open, but how do you get on the wolf's head? Because it's not going to be really stopping at all. There could be trees around. Yeah, I got that. Uh, yeah, that's definitely a tree and not a cloud. There, there. Okay, move the tail of this one. There. And then say trees to get on the wolf. There. And I need to put a little guy next to the wolf, which I thought I already did. Didn't I? Does that work? Yeah, it does. Okay, so I can just hold back. Yeah, so I didn't. Interesting. Uh, copy, paste. Zoom out. Move this guy over here. Make him a bit bigger. Paste. Bring him over this way. And yeah, I'd say you're about that size compared to it. Yeah. Yes. This is what kind of drawing we need in this world. See, people always see other people who are good at drawing. They never see the people who are bad at drawing. So what I'm doing is I'm just showing the world what it's like to be bad at drawing. See, I'm being an outlet for uncreativity. Let's see. Now with the puzzle rooms, I need to kind of think about those. Hmm. Uh. Second. Sorry. Anyway. Now, the bear one will be really plain, and the others will have stuff in them. And then the puzzle rooms. I feel like I should do the puzzle rooms once I learn what I'm going to put with mechanics in each area. Because then also, like, in the desert area, I know I'm going to want to have a second building for I'm going to have a mini boss in each area. So, like, for this area, it's actually going to be a mini boss that's about right here. And which that will also kind of share the boss of this area with the mini boss of this area. But yeah, it'll like chase you down to here. And then you'll go over this way. And there'll be like a abandoned mall type thing that you have a mini boss that you fight nearby. And it'll be like a small snake. And then the one up here, I don't know, maybe like a mountain goat or something like that. And then the one in here maybe a shark. And the one in here maybe like a buffalo or something. I don't know. I think I should probably end up being done at 11:30 because not only am I almost done with stuff, but also that's a good time just to be done. And yeah. Let's see what else we can do in that time. What time is it for you? It's 11:20. So basically 10 minutes from now. I think I'm like 4 or 5 hours behind you. By the way, I'm not changing this bird picture. I like it too much. It's too funny. Until I get actual art for it, That's gonna be my stand-in concept art. It's 11:20, yes. Well, technically 11:22. Yeah, 5 hours behind. Yeah. Um, let's see. Uh, I'm trying to think of what else I should do for like these last few minutes. I could look at this and start doing stuff with this just because. Hmm. Then I need to. So I'm gonna end up needing to put walls and stuff up here. I'm going to have a little booth on this one, like for humans to be looking in, because like humans are obviously in charge of the project with the robot, and then so humans will be looking in from here in a booth type area with glass in front of it and such, and then there will be other walls with stuff on it, and then you will just have to walk out this door into this room where there'll be a small puzzle to get a like an energy type ball into a hole, and then it will open another door where you'll go to another room and do the same thing, except with a different puzzle, obviously. Then go to the next room that has a super complicated puzzle that is like essentially impossible to complete unless you think about it for a long time and also assume certain mechanics do certain things because like it's like a super advanced puzzle. And then in that room, the basically you will be sucked out of the ship and fall down to the world. That's the plan for it. Um, so, uh, yeah, it's gonna be a lot to do, but I feel like I'm gonna be able to do it. Again, it's not like I have a time crunch or anything like that. I mean, I'm expecting this to take a few years to do. I'll hopefully be able to stream the entire process of doing it, and hopefully, I'll get slightly better at art while I'm at it. Um, let's see. And I'll be trying to stream every day from like 8:30 to noon, Eastern time, which is essentially 15 minutes before when I started today to 30 minutes after now. But yeah, if I like, I'll basically have like a project that I'm planning on doing each day, and if I'm done with that project early, then I'll probably be done streaming early. Because like today was more concept art stuff, and I finished that, and so ugly concept art, but concept art nonetheless. And this, like, I don't even think you can call this art, to be honest. so, so bad. But yeah, like I already have known the path that I want to take through the areas, going up the mountain, going down, and then to the lake area and such, and then going over to the field. And um, yeah, and I don't think you'll get a flying thing immediately at the mountain area. That'll probably be like a post game thing where you're able to go back to the mountain area and get a flying creature to be able to use. Because yeah, having a flying creature means that you'd only have to do this one, not really worry about this one because you could just fly over anything. Unless I have invisible walls, but I want to try and have as few invisible walls as I can. Like, obviously, I'll have invisible walls around the island, but other than that, yeah. Um, yeah, so it's almost time, so I think I'm just gonna be done. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and oh, I don't have the music in here, so it just cut off. Sorry about that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's see if there's anyone fun to raid. Uh, Sweet. Uh, Not really. Yeah. Anyway, yep. See you guys. Uh, See you guys next time when hopefully I will be having Unity not crashing anymore. I'll try and figure that out today. See you guys.